Hey, this is Scott Ryder. Welcome to my YouTube channel, IW&Q. Thanks for checking out. Hope you'll subscribe along with your friends and family. Today's question and answer day. We've had a number of questions submitted by viewers. Keep them coming. They're great questions, and these are all Parkinson's specific. So hope that they'll be beneficial to you and that you can share them with your friends and family. Anybody you know that's diagnosed with Parkinson's or a caregiver. You know, somebody's diagnosed with Parkinson's every 9 minutes in the United States. So it's real, and it impacts lots and lots of people. The next question comes from a viewer, and they want to know the shoulds and the should nots when you have PD. And I'm going to start with the latter. What you should not do when you're initially diagnosed is panic, make a bunch of changes in your life. I would say keep things as normal as you can. What you should do is keep things as normal as you can. So the answer is sort of the same. Of course, surround yourself with a good team. Develop strategies to combat the disease. In other words, think about the things you can do as far as exercise and eating well, sleeping well. Like anybody really should do, whether you have Parkinson's or not, do everything you can do to take the best care of yourself that's possible. So I don't think what you should or shouldn't do is necessarily unique to Parkinson's. I think it's sort of an approach to life in general. You don't want things to change a whole lot. They're going to change over time, but enjoy the day. Make the most of each every day. Remember, every day is a blessing. And take the best care of yourself that you possibly can. A viewer submitted a question which is kind of fun to consider because it's not so Parkinson specific, but it's what is my favorite thing to do now that I live in South Carolina. So for those of you that may or may not know, I was raised a Buckeye, lived in Columbus, Ohio my entire life until we relocated to Beaufort, South Carolina. And I would say one of my very favorite things to do in this area is to be a passenger on our boat, to get out on the water on a warm summer day and then see the nature and enjoy the dolphins and feel the breeze. And just be with those that I care about the most. Boating's not something that I ever had done in the past in my life, so we consider it a real blessing to have a boat and live a place where we can just in a matter of minutes be out on the water. That'd be my most enjoyable thing to do. And it's something that I've never done before, so that makes it even, I think, more enjoyable. The next question comes from a viewer that wants to know, what is my favorite family tradition? And I would say that Christmas time at our house is an incredibly special time. Part of that has to deal with my personal faith as a Christian, and the other part is that my wife makes Christmas really magical. All my kids have been home, even my oldest daughter is married. We've never missed a Christmas together as a family. We know that streak will end someday. But Christmas is just a really special time, and I give my wife Kelly credit for all that. She has a number of traditions, from putting pajamas on the kids' beds, even at their current ages as adults. When we go to church on Christmas Eve service, she sneaks into their room before we leave for church and puts pajamas on their bed, and then when they come back, they have a new set of pajamas for Christmas Eve. My kids all sleep together in the same room and laugh and have a heck of a good time on Christmas Eve. And I know some of those things will change, but I'd have to say Christmas is our favorite tradition. A viewer submitted a question to me. It's really a great question, and I think it's worth spending a little time talking about. And they want to know that besides my family, who's the one person that I rely upon the most in my daily fight against Parkinson's disease? And the reason I think that's such a good question is there is not one single person besides my family that I rely upon the most. And the point I want to make is, I believe when you're diagnosed with Parkinson's, it's important to immerse yourself in the Parkinson's community and the Parkinson's world. You want to be around like-minded people that you can get together with and understand what you're going through, because they're going through the same thing. So there's Parkinson's support groups. There's so many opportunities to be part of a Moving Day is a great event sponsored by the Parkinson's Foundation. But there's a lot of strength and things to learn and encouragement to receive from others by surrounding yourself with people that are sort of in the same set of circumstances that you are. So for me, it's the Parkinson's community as a whole has been incredibly helpful and supportive to me and made a huge difference in my daily fight against Parkinson's disease. Thanks for all the questions, fantastic questions. I appreciate the thought and the time that you put in each of your questions. Keep the questions coming. Don't forget to click on the bell. Please subscribe to the channel, Scott Reiter, IWNQ, I'll Never Quit. I hope that the content is encouraging to you. Share it with your friends and family. And remember, every time somebody new subscribes, MassMutual makes a donation to the Parkinson's Foundation, which benefits all of us. See you next time. Hey, P.S. Kind of an afterthought. I'd like to hear from you about something other than just questions. If you have ideas about places I should go, people I should meet, things I should research, let me hear from you. This channel is not about me, it's for the benefit of everybody. Everybody that's facing a challenge in life. I'll never quit, and neither should you.